What's up guys, welcome to the new video of Sylius 2.0 upgrade series. In the last video I shown you how to upgrade empty project from Sylius 1 to Sylius 2. However, our projects are not empty and they're highly customized. Therefore, we need to take a look how to migrate particular parts of these projects. Therefore, for today's video, we'll take a journey together and see what you need to ensure working of the Winzou State machines after your upgrade. Let's jump to it. What you see here is the empty project that we migrated in the previous video without any customization yet. So it's just the simple store and the default dashboard. If I will go through the checkout right now, and let's turn on the inventory for this particular item. Okay, so it's turned on and there is one reserve item which is correct. To have it turned on, you need to have it tracked. Now if I will go through the checkout, place some random data, go through it, we'll see that the counter on the inventory will be bumped to 2 reserved items right now. So if on the order I will complete the payment, which may not be that obvious if you are not familiar with Sylius, but this is how the default Sylius work. So if I will complete the payment, now this reserved items will be deducted, this and the same will remove one item from available on hand. Let's see in action. As you could see, it's exactly like this. So for the sake of our example, I prepared the code that will adjust these things. So we'll deduct the items available on hand only when we will ship. So let's check out the required changes. These changes are placed in the Winzou State Machine folder. So I turn off the default way how Sylius is handling it. I've added our new callbacks that will deduct it for us. Plus I added additional function that is required that will just vert dump content. In this example, you can think that you should send some information to external system like ERP, etc. But just remember that if you're using state machines to communicate with external systems, it's nice to use outbox pattern to ensure data correctness. But for our example, I just dumped the data during the checkout process. So let's see if it works. Now, before I will move to the terminal, let's clear the cache, or actually we can just remove the whole one. Let's refresh the website. This can be closed. We still have 7 items and 1 reserved. Let's go through the checkout. And now, when I place order right now, first of all, in the debug bar, we will see an order, which can be seen this request. So complete. As you can see, I dump content of my order just to show you that we plugged into the state machine. Plus, we reserve additional item, which is true. Now, if I will go to orders and check the last order that we have here, I can again complete the payment. And previously, just a few moments ago, it deducted both reserved and available on hand items. Now, if I will do it, these numbers are the same. Now, to remove item from inventory, I need to ship. So let's ship it. And you will see that the available on hand items are reduced by 1 and 1 reserve item is removed as well. So this is sample customization that you can do with the Winzou State Machine. We can turn off some callbacks, change them, or add our new ones. As I mentioned in the previous videos, if you are upgrading Sylius, it's important to think about things that you can defer and reduce the surface of the upgrade itself. Each thing that we can do later, it's good to do it because it will increase our chances of the successful upgrade. Even though Sylius migrated to the Symfony Workflow as a default state machine handler, we would like to maintain its usage for the Sylius 2.0 or 2.x. Luckily for us, Sylius provided a legacy way, or Winzou State Machine is not a default one, but we still can use it. It's just a matter of the configuration and adding additional libraries. Also, it's good to know that Sylius is running their CI pipeline with tests for the Winzou State Machine, so we are safe that nothing is broken for the new versions. Let's go to our direct upgrade, so we can reuse knowledge from the previous video. Let's run composer install. As you can see, there is already an error that tells us that Winzou State Machine is not supported. This is because Sylius 2.0 does not deliver or is not prepackaged with Winzou State Machine. Therefore, we need to install it on our own. Composer require Winzou State Machine plus Winzou State Machine bundle. Now the cache clear should be green. Okay. We need also to upgrade our UI. And because between version 1.x and 2.0 are differences in the databases database that I will cover in another video, for now I will drop the database and reload it. Okay, we should see working project, which is correct. However, both this section and this one is still broken due to not working JavaScript. That will be topic for yet another video in the future. For now, I will jump to another branch. Okay, we have our Winzou State Machine and fixed UI, which should be proved here. Okay, let's go directly to the working branch. Have our Winzou State Machine. Let's run npm build once again. Finally, we have working cart button and add to cart. To make things work, we need to have one more change for the Sylius 2.0, which is additional configuration that will tell us that Winzou State Machine is our default adapter. By default, after migration to Sylius 2.0, this parameter is switched to Workflow, and we need to set this one as well to be able to reuse Winzou State Machine. So both requirement of the library plus this change is required to take advantage of Winzou State Machine for Sylius 2.0. Let's see in action. Okay, now let's see, place in order, complete this type with dump debug content of our order plus 2 reserved items from the previous case and this one. And again, if I will complete the payment, nothing has changed, but when I will deliver the item, we will reduce our inventory. That's all for you in today's episode. In the next ones, I will cover what to do with the database migration because data has changed slightly between versions, and also what to do to just turn off the JSs when you are upgrading between Sylius 1 and Sylius 2. To not lose that, please subscribe and click the bell so you will be informed when I will release the next version, and see you in the next one. Bye!